Love and peace and happiness.
Melinda NailFanatic. I brought some of my paintings to share with you. I brought my
flashcards deck. If you want to pick a card, stop by my table, but you gotta be real quiet, or else you gotta wait till the break. I have websites, I have Instagram, I have all of that to here to deliver to you that what I am. So I love you. I just shared that to the community tab, and since I mentioned on there, I have some of my paintings. I have this, I have that. So let me share some paintings. This is Love, Peace, and Happiness. And with my polka dots from my old shop. And so glad you're here. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Forgive me as I adjust the view. Yeah, love and peace and happiness. That's the painting I did. And then love is the key. Oh, yeah, love is the key. Because, see, everything is darkness until you find the key to get through to where all the color and creation is. So I did a series of paintings. This was the first one. No, the second one. Excuse me. The first one. This was, I almost lied. I told the truth, though. I caught myself. Yeah, so there's a couple of my paintings that I have. I have taken commissions for paintings before. Thank you for the love donation and a stellar frequency. So thankful and grateful. I appreciate you too, brother. But yeah, there's so much. That was years ago, part of my training to do what I do for you, to work and let the throat chakra flow with the throat chakra bow. Yes, let's give you some of this vibes on this. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I had to learn how to speak, and I'm glad that I said in the video that it was my second time, because yeah, that was a long time ago. I ain't even been to open mic in forever, and while I'm listening to it, I was like, oh, maybe I need to go ahead and go to an open mic again. It's been a long time. Resurface, bring a different deck, maybe the same one. I don't know, but this is the deck I talked about, my Play School flashcards. There was 4 different sets of Play School flashcards at the Dollar Tree. I put them together and they speak messages to me. And they're really fun to use. So I pulled them out for today. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful energy, for your presence. Definitely, if you enjoyed that, there's a playlist on our channel here. It's called Taking the Mic. And you'll find all of the open mic sessions that I did and recorded. Some of them are not recorded, but all the ones that I did and recorded are there, so you may enjoy that. And you know, the more you go into the old videos, like YouTube likes it, but more than that, there's messages there. You know, remember that this channel is timeless, so it comes out whenever it comes out, however it comes out, and it's just always perfect. Whether it's about what's happening with ourselves or what's happening around us, there's always something profound. And then aside from that, there's always principles and techniques that have worked for ones, you know, pick it up, run with it, or don't, your choice. All right, let's see what we have coming out from the Play School flashcards today. What we gonna say today? What's she gonna say today? What? Hold on, let me look back at this. What did they because they titled it. It's been a while since I've gotten a title. What do we say today? What do we say? Oh, thank you. The message just came back as soon as I read the title. It's been a while since they told me something to talk about prior to going live, but today I got that. As I was preparing myself to do this with you today, I got that it was what do we say today? That was the title they gave me, and they showed me. It's like, what's the difference? Have you noticed, if you look at you today and you look at you, let's say once you hit adulthood, you know, over 18, and you know, maybe at least between there and 10 years ago, or some of you maybe 20 years ago, or even 5 years ago, some of you 3 years ago, or last year, you know, you can see a difference in how you speak as you've grown and evolved, is what I'm getting. That there's used to be so much attacks in the words that you chose. And so however long that's been for you, that you've been more aware of how you talk and what it implies, okay? And you've been more consciously, some of you are getting messages from what's showing down there, I heard. Okay. Yeah, just speaking more from a different place. Making your words more intentional and deliberate, okay? And some of you are barely starting the process now. Wherever you're at in the timeline of things, that's what they want to talk about today. The difference between some of the ways that we say things normally. It's accepted. Everybody does it. And you know, how we could benefit ourselves by saying things a little bit with an adjustment to convey the same meaning that we held, but the words actually match the meaning a little bit differently. Okay. Yeah. Like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. Does that's bad really what you mean when you say that's bad? Because really, don't you mean like that's amazing? Why not just say that's amazing? Okay, the dinosaur was the one that fell down. I wasn't looking at the screen because they didn't want me to see what else was showing here, so you guys will know. If a card reappears, put something in the comments. If you seen it while I was shuffling, put something in the comments if it come out, because it was meant to be. It would try to. Dinosaurs talk to me about the old ways and the ancient ones, the ancestors, when I read these. Okay, the letter D of significance for somebody, the number 4 of significance. Okay, in the color green, heart chakra energy all up in this. Okay, I heard even there was an old way to love. Okay, and then they're giving me ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. That's right. Ain't no river wide enough. You know it. To keep me from getting to you, babe. Yes. Okay. And that's just like in that video that I was guided to play while I continued to prepare for reading for you. And that's what your soul's trying to tell you every day. All day long, your soul is telling you, you know, I'm right here, baby. Ain't nothing gonna keep me from getting to you. Did you figure that out yet? They're like, did you get that down yet? Did you get that point? Do we need to run that back? It's say it louder for the people in the back. Hello, like that. Yes, like that. Let me see what cards you got for us today. What's a message, listeners? God, creator of all that ever is, was, what be or could be the slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Now crisscross, everybody. We just did that song, what, yesterday, right? Okay. So there's something about sliding. This slide can even be a little bit bumpy. They're saying the slide could be a little bit bumpy, but before you could go down the slide, baby, you got to climb the ladder step by step by step. People don't normally, I ain't never seen nobody skip the stairs on a ladder. The ladder really talks about it. This is something that needs to be taken step by step. And it's an elevating effect. It has an elevating effect as you go through the process, as you take these steps, as you be on this journey I heard called life. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. They're giving me the, what's that song? Oh my God. Let's go crazy. The speech that he does in the beginning of Let's Go Crazy. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life. It means forever. And that's a mighty long time, but I'm here to tell you there's something else. The afterworld. A world where never-ending happiness, you can always see the sun, day or night. So when you call up that shrink in Beverly Hills, you know the one, Dr. Everything will be all right. Instead of asking him how much of your time is left, ask him how much of your mind, baby. Because in this life, things are much harder than in the afterworld. In this life, you're on your own. Ooh, that part. So slide yourself up in there, okay? Because there's this energy here of making it harder for yourself because, ooh, baby, you did the elevation work, you go down the slide. It's not common for people to go down the slide together. And somebody's got to go first still. So, you know, there's that. Okay. Interesting. I love that they had me read that. So let's see what else we have. What are the messages? Guess I ain't got to ask, because the asking is already done. And so here it is. Let's see what we got. Because so there's side effect, hand. Okay. I heard round of applause. Okay. I heard take a shot for me. Okay, so you're doing something legendary. You're doing something that's gonna be remembered. Okay, I heard the way you're moving right now. Okay, is gonna be remembered. This is legendary. Legendary tactics. I heard legendary tactics. I got 5 on it. Okay, that's what I heard. I got somebody is loony up in here. Okay, well, I mean, hell. You wanted me to be normal in this joint? Wrong answer. Okay, yeah, we ain't doing all that. Okay, because remember, I got me. My high self got me. We together with each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A hand. And this is also like, there's that wrong answer. You ain't got no problem giving nobody the wrong answer. Too little, too late. I don't know what that song is. To ever start again. What is that? Okay, I don't know, but it's an old song, okay? But that song, yeah, too little, too late to ever start again. What's up, Nicholas? I see Chauncey. Yes, okay, so the hand, okay? Give me a hand. Can you give me a hand? Well, maybe. Let me see what you're talking about. Can you give me a hand? Did you give me a thumbs up at least? Dang, you ain't even got to do nothing. Did you applaud when it was time to applaud? Okay, because you know you applaud yourself and you applaud everybody else. Ooh, that's a vibe right there. 10-10 on the screen. Yeah, you applaud everybody else. You applaud them when they do them, okay? And then you know what? They applaud you when you do you. And you know what? It's awesome when everybody around you is in that vibe too. But this is where you're at, okay? You have changed your world. They're showing me 5 in the middle of the real numbers as a balancing point. And so it's also a tipping point, because from here you can easily sway the energy. This is being at the top of. You finally climbed all the way up the ladder. You can climb back down the ladder if you want to, or you could just have the fun ride and go down the slide and then climb up the ladder again and do it again and do it and do it. And we could do it again, baby. Do it again. Okay, let me see. The hand. Hi. Give me hi. I see hi. And then I see hi. I see both hi. Hi. Instead of hey, it's hi. Hi. All right, that's gonna forever hold a new meaning now. Okay, hi. We're saying hi. All right, saying hi to both parts of the self. Okay, the one that's always there for you, that's always never gonna let you down. That part, the quilt. That's your safety blanket. I heard that's your safety blanket. That's your safety blanket. 1111 on the screen. As I look up, you know what I mean. I love the way this works. The quilt is your safety blanket. You have a safety blanket. Don't worry. You're going to land safe and soft no matter what. And then if you want to, you can even wrap up in where you land. But if you're going to ride the slide again, you're going to go climb the ladder again. Yes. Thank you. They're speaking very loudly about this spiritual journey and the life journey overall. This pattern shows up a lot of places in life where it is like that. It's work, climb, then plateau for a while once you hit a climax point, right? And then again, another elevation, work, climb the ladder, and then another plateau. They're showing me life is actually a lot more like a staircase. A lot of y'all think it's a straight line. It is like a ladder, like a staircase. It elevates and then you can slide. Yeah, it elevates and then you can slide. But so there's these peak moments, and it's like everything that's happening is building you. It's like a movie. It's just like a movie. Everything that's happening is building up the plot until this climactic point where it's like, yay, everything worked out. Okay. And the person that you've been rooting for all along, they made it, they got it, they did it, they whatever it was, because all these movies be the same. And your soul wants you to know that when you could go through it, just remembering that, like that's, you create your own safety blanket there. But they're saying even if you don't realize that it's there, it's still there. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be here. I see somebody who literally was caught by a blanket from falling when they were a little baby. And they tell the family story very, it's like a funny family story to tell, But what nobody in the family really has seen, even if it crossed their mind at one point, they haven't seen it. Like, whoever you were, they caught you with a blanket. How? I don't know what the fuck. Maybe y'all were playing, whatever. Put it in the comments. Please fill in the blanks here. Because what I just see is like, if they weren't there doing that at that exact moment to catch you when you fell, then you were going to either, it's like a life-altering injury. It's almost or death. Honestly, the first thing I saw was death. I don't even want to say it. But as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and say it, because can you just they said all of you, can you just stop saying I should have died that day? No, you shouldn't have died that day. You should have been alive that day, otherwise you wouldn't be alive right here. If you're here, it's because you're supposed to be right here. So pay attention, open up your ear. Okay, pay attention, open up your ear. You safe, okay, you be caught, the cow. Oh, it's stable. I heard it's stable. Taurus energy in the house, okay. Somebody is like thinking about giving lactose arrest. It been bothering your stomach lately. Oh yeah, okay. Well, you might want to look at that. I see that. So that's somebody's confirmation right there. I heard you being steady making changes, because you know that if you keep doing this, the things definitely work out for you. Yeah. You know that consistency with this, you always get your goal if you just maintain your consistency, keep moving forward. Don't stop. Get it. I heard it. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. And they don't have to believe me, just watch. Because if you that worried about it, like, you're going to see what you're going to see. And I'm going to show you. Okay, I heard it and I'm going to show you. I feel like I'm speaking from you. Yeah. Love and peace and happiness. So I'm going to get some more cards out. Let's find out some more about all this. Let's go first into our more spiritual realm with the energy oracle cards, please and thank you. What do we have? I heard triggering folks. You out here just triggering folks in these streets. You're doing so many moves that they wouldn't expect you from you, and then you rub their soul the wrong way. Oh, okay. Well, nobody did anything to hurt you, so I really don't have too much to say. Your response is your response. You're responsible for that. Hello, responsibility. Oh, that part. Yeah, you see how it kind of like fits right up in there? How that's the core word of the whole responsibility word. Oh, I don't like that word. I bet you don't like that word. Who is that don't like that word? That's somebody that can't stand the word responsibility. I mean, we are not the same. I hear we are not the same. See, I'm grateful I got bills to pay. And I'm grateful to pay them bills, because you know what that means? I got a place to stay. The lights always work. The water always good. Everything's always functioning. Got a vehicle to be transported in. Got places to go in that, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to have the bill. That's great. I love paying my bills. I don't know about y'all. As a matter of fact, I love paying my bills so much, I pay a little bit extra on it. I put 5 on the next one. Okay, so somebody's always paying the bill $5 over. Hey, I heard, hey, what's up with that? Because you know what? Most people don't even pay the whole bill. They be trying to get out of the bill, trying to delay paying the bill, all this stuff, and then wondering why everything just seems to not flow, because it's creating a blockage. It's creating a stagnancy. Pay that bill as soon as you can, though. I heard pay that bill as soon as you can, though. Let me see. Somebody was wondering about that, because that sounded quite personal, but it needed to be said here. Now, that bill, they're saying, yeah, it needed to be said here because you're having the experience in different realms, okay, in different energies, in different experiences physically as well. So some of you paying that bill is about handling a responsibility that it's like, that's your responsibility to take care of. It's not nobody else's, so just take care of it. It's not necessarily about the finances. It's about investing the time or the energy. And anytime we talk about finances on this channel, please understand that time is money. So are we talking about your time? Are we talking about your money, honey? Okay, and the things are also included in that. What do you have about this message? What do we have? The storm warning. Slide. Slide, baby. Okay, yeah. It's like you did elevation work, storm warning, because you had got the storm warning. Okay, the number 10 is on that. Somebody is angry because you get to play in the slide. Why are you having fun and I'm having a terrible experience? Oh, because this is why. Because I chose the temple path. So it's like, so now no matter what you throw my way, like I got this, because I'm on my temple path. It's my journey. It's my decision. It's my perspective. It's my path. Oh, that part. Oh, because you didn't run from the storm warnings when they came for yourself personally. And that was climbing the ladder. When the storm warnings come, that means it's time to climb the ladder. When you start seeing the problems coming around in your life, I heard again, Dom Kennedy, when I come around. Who Dom? Oh, I know who Dom is. That's my nephew. That Dom. I love Dom. Okay, what else? But Dom Kennedy. Oh, Kennedy. I actually went to Kennedy High School my freshman year. So Kennedy, yeah, there's that. But yes, the temple path, you chose the temple path. Why are we talking about schools and people's names and stuff? What do you do? Oh, because we had the letter D. Where would the letter D go? Where did it went? It was here. With the dot. Oh, it was at the bottom before and we kept shuffling. That's right. What's at the bottom now? The 7 pies. 7 pies, okay? This is plenty. Okay, spiritual number 7. The color is like, what I see is like a purplish color. I don't know. So that would indicate to me more like the crown chakra energy. 7, okay, so spirit is showing you the pies, the sweet spot in life. Spirit is showing you options, okay? Spirit is showing you options. Depending on the energy you feed into the options that spirit brings to you, okay, in that split second between second 1 and 2, yeah, you know it was divinely delivered and downloaded, and you got so much. It's going to take so many minutes to talk about everything that you just gave me. And so you know it's divine, yeah. You chose, your safety blanket is that you choose the temple path. When you get the storm warning, you do the elevation work, and then, you know, that helps you slide into another reality, another experience, another page in the book of time and dimension. Okay, yeah. Let me see some more. What else can you show us in this, please and thank you? I know you got more to say. Card number 49. Oh, yeah, and the answers was with us on the temple path because that was card number 11. Or, I'm sorry, card number 12, or what I meant to say. Now, why we say 11? Because it was 11:11 on the screen, and they was letting you know that they were bringing you something. Okay, that's fine. It's a good day to receive a delivery. I'm home right now. Okay, what else you need to know? The angel of love, baby. The way you use this, the way that you stop in the name of love. Before you break your heart, think it over. That part, like, honey, I'm not breaking your heart. You think I'm breaking you breaking your own heart. Think it over. Think it over. Stop blaming everybody for what they do to your heart. Because the angel of love knows that this is my heart. I got to take care of it. And the thing of it is, because she's so good at taking care of her heart, so when she interacts with another person, she actually knows how to care for their heart too without taking it. And without breaking it. Oh, but some people break their own heart. Why do they break their own heart? Because they're ready for some expansion. They be like the snake. It's got, you know, how they be like sneaky snakes. And so that's how they break their own heart. Yeah, because that's how the snake sheds its skin and when it grows. It's like for some growth, baby. Okay, what else do you have for us today? What do we say today? Anxiety. Card number 18. You the angel of love, okay? What's with anxiety? This doesn't make sense to me. Give me one more to go with anxiety. Show me some more about anxiety. I'm like drawing a blank. Why anxiety here? That doesn't feel like you. Like, is that what I'm supposed to do? Because I feel like it absolutely. Okay, go. That's what we feel like about the anxiety. Let me see show me something else, because we're not choosing to focus in the anxiety in this. Oh, but it speaks to you. So, okay, what is anxiety showing you? The sun. The anxiety is showing you the sun. It's much like the intention and meaning of the Love is the Key painting, you know? So when I started the Love is the Key series, all the black as a base, I did the word love over and over and over again until it got solid black. And then I did the rest of the art. And why did I do that? Because even in the darkness, the love is there. And sometimes the darkness got to get darker so you can see the piercing of the bright light, and there be the keyhole. I once did this whole channel message on here. Boy, I would love if somebody just happened to find that one, put some comment on it so that I'll know that that's the one. But boy, I don't know what it was. A channel message I did here, and it was talking about at the like this long tunnels, like you're in a cave. You wake up in a cave. You don't know how you got there. And at first, everything is just dark. And you just feeling around with what you can feel, you know, and you hurt yourself a lot. You get scraped up, you know, all this stuff. But you just keep moving. Before you know it, you see a little tiny spot of light. Little tiny spot of light. So you keep, you know, now it start giving you some kind of hope, right? And you keep getting closer. You still get scratched up, still bumming yourself here and there and everywhere. Got little nicks, got little whatever, trying to climb through this cave. You keep getting closer, the light keep getting bigger. You're starting to get excited. And you're like, oh, I found something. I'm going to keep going. Now you're getting curious. You're forgetting about all. It's like your mind is so focused on that light keeps getting brighter. And I think the message is channeling through different at this point. Thank you. That you are not giving as much attention to the scrapes and the bumps and the bruises. And then before you realize it, like you're moving more fluidly in this cave and you're not scraping yourself so much. It's almost as though you just keep putting your hands and your feet in the perfect place where you need to be to keep moving through. That light keeps getting bigger. You get back, you get all the way back. You get all the way back there, and come to find out, once you get back there, it's just a door with a mirror on it. And the light that was getting brighter was you. Yeah. I love that. Okay. And the light that was getting brighter was you. Fine, hold on. Goodness, they just don't stop. Hold on, hold on. Okay, note taken. Now can y'all get off of my head? Thank you. All right, note taken. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? We had options. We had options divinely designed and organized options. And thank you. They say, yeah, those kind of options feel like, I love it when a perfect plan comes together with no plan necessary. Perfect time, perfect people, perfect space, perfect opportunities, perfect experiences, and no planning necessary, just happenings. Oh, I love that. Okay. Bottom of the day. Ooh, Lord. Card number 34. It's making a comeback. Okay. Don't call it a comeback, I heard. Because I ain't never left. Because remember, you think I leave you side, baby. You know me better than that. You think I leave you down when you're down on your knees. I wouldn't do that. Not at all, baby. Because ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Right there. The door to personal healing and happiness. That part, that's the whole part. Like right there, cut, wrap it up. Mic drop, okay? Yes, okay, I love this. Whoo, Lord. Go ahead, fire me up. You know, the more passionate I get, the louder my voice gets. Now somebody mad. Well, I don't like you yelling at me. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just excited. I'm passionate right now. I was built to be heard across the waters without a microphone, you know. I was divinely designed for this here. Okay, divinely designed and then refined on top of it, and then refined. I went through the whole refining process. That means I got burnt up. You could call me the Phoenix. That's our. This is our abstract Phoenix. I tattooed that on myself. What? Probably about 2 years ago. Yes, because baby, I've been through the fire, through whatever come what may. Okay. For a chance at loving me, baby, I got really good at loving me. You can't tell me nothing about me that I don't already know. Okay, bro. Okay, let me see. What else you gonna speak to? What do we say today? What do we say today? Every day we say something. What do we say today? Let's see. From the Feels series, dismayed. I feel like dismayed. Oh, dismay, Ed. Hold on, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Okay, hold on. Dismay, Ed. Okay. Dismay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Wow. Okay. Dismay, Ed. This, like this, misspelled. Slang, urban. Okay. May, so the month of May, and May as in can, able, may, can I? Okay, may I? Okay. Oh, look at that. Proper speaking. Wow, that was nice. Okay, I love that you're proper speaking. Okay. But ED, somebody in May had erectile dysfunction, and I heard it now. You know why? Or somebody in next May is gonna have that. Okay, it's not funny. I know. I'm laughing and nervous because they're having me talk about it on the channel. I don't want to talk about that. That ain't none of my business. Like literally has nothing to do with me. I don't want to know nothing about none of that. But the Ed, somebody's name is Ed, okay, and it's making me think of Ed the Talking Horse from that one movie or a series that was old, like a 50s series. I don't know, maybe the 60s, but old. And it was a talking horse, and his name was Ed, okay? I ain't thought about that in forever, okay? So the talking horse. Talking horse. Oh, Lord, okay, we're going down the rabbit hole, Ed. Okay, and then what was that? What else did you? Oh yeah, horse Chinese zodiac. Yes, love it. This is my favorite thing about my handmade decks. It feels easier even to write on them. Love. Okay, so dismayed. Something happened in May. We ain't gonna throw it away. They say you can keep that one because all kinds of messages came through that. Interesting. So in May there was a storm warning. I'm saying in May there was a storm warning for somebody. That it was time to educate somebody. Okay. All right. Yeah, look, you stay focused on, you know what? I don't care. You was like, I got myself to remind me of love. I got my mind and my heart, and I believe in above and these happy feelings. I'll spread them all over the world. From deep in my soul, I give you happy feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like that. Okay, and that was the dismayed had something to do with all that. I'm just saying. Okay, Taurus energy all up in this with the bull in the month of May. Okay, so with May there's also Gemini energy as well up in there. We got some Geminis in May. Why is Cat Williams coming through today? I have no fucking clue, but let's see. Let's see. Welcome, Carolyn. I'm glad you're on my TikTok. Okay, exasperated, intensely irritated and frustrated. Oh, exasperated. That's another one. Wow, what would be love? Anytime you felt exasperated, you just, okay, because when you were busy weathering the storm, honey, it wasn't like it was easy. It wasn't easy necessarily to climb the dang ladder to get to the top of the slide. What's up, Shola? In the house, okay. But the fact of the matter is you did that. Even if you was exasperated, intensely irritated and frustrated, every time you got that, you went into your temple path. That has created your safety blanket up in this energy spiritually, okay, of floating into this physical reality. Let me say some more. What else you going to talk about? What do we say today? What do we say today? We say materialize, baby. Materialize. Materialize, okay? Materiality. been in a material world. Okay. Materialize, and it focused on the sound of the word eyes. I see you, I see you. Oh, and then it making me think about the three and the eye and the atlas, you know, all that together. And here we go. We talk about this all the time. This is perfect. This came out because you see, manifest is crossed out, right? This is when I got that strong channel and like make a card on that. Everybody talking about manifesting, trying to manifest. Manifesting is the easiest freaking thing you can do is manifest, because manifesting is literally just about the definition. 1, clear or obvious to the eye or mind. 2, a document giving details of a ship and its contents. Now look at the definition difference between both of those are manifest definition. Now look at materialize. Look at materialize. Become actual fact. Happen. Is that not what you were looking for? Oh, don't get trapped up in the new age hamster wheel, baby. If you stay in manifesting, you're not focused to materialize. You're not materializing. Materially being in a material Oh, yes, because I'm a material girl. Somebody really like them some Madonna. Okay. I've known some people that really, really like them some Madonna. I liked Madonna when I was younger a lot more than I do today, but hey, I ain't got no problem with Madonna. The lady is the lady, okay? And please just leave that out. How is that even slightly necessary for this conversation? Okay. Listen, materialize. My word is my bond. Hello. This is a side factor in regards to materialization. Love and peace and happiness. Because if you're running around and your word ain't your bond, you are literally telling the universe that, you know, this deception, this manipulation, whatever this is, where I just following through, not following through type of vibes is okay with me. So, you know, since I can do it, I guess everybody else can do it back to me. And so can you, universe. That's fine. It's a permission slip. So let your word be your bond. Let your yes mean yes. Let your no mean no. Let your I don't know mean I don't know. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Let it mean what you said. If you said I ain't going back over there no more, then don't go back over there no more. Wherever there is or whoever there is or to whatever there is. Because, you know, some of y'all got other stuff going on. I ain't even trying to put you on. I ain't throwing nobody under the bus like that around here. You know what I'm saying? They going to give it to me, then I would say it. But they said I ain't got to say all that stuff because you see me arguing with them a minute ago. What else we got with this? Stop it. Hilarious. Okay, what do we have? Flying high. Yes, flying high, baby. I'm riding high. Yes, that part. Yes, flying high with the sun energy consistently. Knowing that, yeah, that's okay to get tired. But no matter whatever I put it in on here to open up these options on this door to personal healing and happiness, like whatever is worth it, because now it's over. It's over. It's at the bottom of the deck. You already did that down. Good on you. I'll put them up there. Need the marked room. Más espacio, por favor. Okay. Let's get some tea on this. Y'all want some tea? Should we use some tea? See what else is coming out in this energy. Okay. Your word is your bond. Yes, don't teach the universe that, you know, things that are said are not complete. That things that are said are not done, that it's not honored, that your word is worth shit. That's not what you want to train the universe. Because remember, the way you show up is you training the universe. So if you choose to train the universe to understand that you always follow through on your side, then guess what? Then the universe always follow through on its side. But when you teach the universe that, oh, you know, we don't have to be honest. We could be deceptive. I'm finna go fuck these people over. You know how much I understand of mind mechanics? I'm finna go fuck. No, we're not doing all that. You might understand very well how to take control of another person's mind and energy and manipulate them and all that shit. But we just don't do that shit. Once we understand that what we put out on this planet comes back to us, what we put out in this energy returns to us. You move a little bit differently, honey. You slide to the left. You slide to the right. And sometimes crisscross. And then you clap your hands. And then again, I heard it. Take a shot for me. Whoa. Take a shot for me. Yeah, that also. So it's like, congratulations. We're celebrating you making a legacy the way you're doing this, okay? Let's see what else we're going to talk about. What do we say today? What do we say today? What do we say today? What you got for me? Oh, they mad. They mad. They big mad. Okay, they big mad, not little mad. Okay, because they are a grudge holder. Anywhere where you were a grudge holder, you were big mad, not little mad. A whole lot of mad. Grudge holder. Maybe you used to be the grudge holder before, and others of you, I'm seeing it both ways. Like you, at some point, yeah, I remember when I was a grudge holder, honey. I was a grudge holder for real. But it was learning these same things that I be talking about today that helped me realize, like, that was stupid. Like, that was self-defeating right there. Let me just not. But some people ain't figured that out yet. And that's why they be dismayed. Somebody got dissed in May. I'm just saying, somebody got dissed in May. And that was an educational process. They needed that. I heard they needed that because they're holding grudges about shit that they should have been let go. Okay, because all it's doing is trapping their own soul. That's right here. Because all it's doing is trapping their own soul. Okay, if you're gonna be trapping, baby, you're supposed to be getting while the getting is good. Get it where you can. You should be getting it. That's what it should be. Okay, doing our thing, moving too fast. What else? Travel, like I love that they just channel me through the words they did, because then, you know, what I just said, doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black. Okay, listen, travel. You exhausted because, baby, you've been traveling. You had to get away from that grudge holder energy. So whether that was spiritually elevating, and that's what the ladder was about, okay? Whether it was changing your physical situation and circumstances, because it ain't nothing nice when you're living with the enemy. Oh, no, not nice, okay? Or when you're sleeping with the enemy. That handmade deck got a card in there somewhere that says sleeping with the enemy. What else? What else? Thank you. Dust it off. Yeah, we're gonna shake all that right off of our energy field. We're gonna clean up our point of vision so we can see things clearly. And what we have manifested, is this what I materialize? No, this ain't my materialization. This is not my materialization. You're a return to sender. You dust it off, okay? No matter what somebody come across, like you remember, like you could dust all this off real quick because you ain't got no problem in this energies. Why? Because your word is your bond. You had did what you had said you were going to do. I heard that's a whole part right there. Yeah, you had did what you said you were going to do. And so that right there, that was a safeguard too. Because, yeah, that's what part of how you saw somebody was going to be upset. You saw the storm coming. You're like, okay, well, let me just make these adjustments. Let me just shift this right now before it gets too serious, okay? Let me see, what else do we have here? An offer. Oh, now here's what's interesting is this deck also has a dirty offer. But this is not the dirty offer. This is just the offer. And it's coming out with the cow, and it's coming out with the sun, and it's coming out with flying high. Yeah, somebody over here, like they did not want to go into their spirit. They thought they could just get with somebody else. Dirt digging is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. Okay. Somebody thought they could just slide past a storm in life, but really they've been, you know, they've been a grudge holder. They've been a very angry soul. They've been a very angry soul. Why are you singing that song in my ear? They said she's a very freaky girl. I don't know why, but yeah, they were very angry. And something has been on their mind. And I do see that they've kind of shifted their energy, but they're tired. They're tired because they've been in the temple. I heard cover it over with love, because if you fertilize it with love, that's the way it comes through. You fertilize it with love, cover it over with love, then it can grow through love. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to bring it back home in case you don't want to. No, you don't have to. You had a real effect because you came in with this love energy that just helped clean up a lot of false beliefs about people, about love, about encountering loving people who actually know how to love, people who are honest with their words and their intentions and their behaviors. It kind of just all matches. There's somebody here, you made a real effect in their life because they're not used to that, and it schooled them a lot. Well, so thank you. So if each of us is like a candle or a light or a flame, right? But ours is on because we're working in these energies. We're grounded in that love and peace and happiness. That means you always go right, okay? You don't ever get left out because you always go right. But anyway, with those principles and things, when you come towards things, you come with that angel of love energy, okay? And that angel of love energy will spark the flame in the other that exists but has not been lit. And so Divine showed me a long time, like all the ones that is lit want to stay with all the ones that is lit. They don't want to intermingle with the ones that ain't lit. But what's the point? Because then everybody else could light up too. But some people in this experience, it were brought in because exactly of that, to get their fire lit for real, to get that spark lit for real. And one of the things was, I see somebody getting a confirmation that somebody you spoke to in a long time, gonna let you know that whatever you said or did had a big impact in their development. Yeah. And some of you, it's not going to come to you direct, but I see you seeing it in a roundabout way. So it's like, it may be somebody posts something on a social media, or you could be minding your business and you observe a person from a distance in a place where you decide to show up at randomly. It's like, I ain't even been over here forever. What's the chances that that one will be right here at this place? I'm getting like grocery store, restaurant vibes, right? But you could just see when you look at them, like, wow, right on. Look better than when I seen them last. I heard, look better than when I seen them last. Somebody has tried to let go of being such a grudge holder. And part of that process for you was to, just replace all the fucking stress and problems with some love. Like literally, that's the energy they're showing me. And as you dedicated yourself to that, now you're starting to see the previous experiences return. They're making a return. Information's coming around, full circling around on you, letting you know what time it is and, what is done, what is through, okay? Something being moved through is the way I'm seeing it. The energy has been moved through, okay? All right, let me get some. They're showing me to pull another spread for you. Love and peace and happiness. Yeah. You got an offer coming. Somebody is, you might not even, some of you don't even know this person. What you don't know is this person has been through hell. And they were so angry. And, they got some kind of education. Somebody been watching this channel since May. I ain't even going to lie. And you're going to put something up to let me know that you're feeling like this is about you. And yep, that's true. It's also true for other people in other ways, where somebody here, you didn't even know them when they were in this period of being a grudge holder. They went through their educational process, a whole shakeup in their life. I see like the life was a living tower moment for a long time for this person, maybe even 10 years. But what it caused this person to elevate, it caused them to evolve, it caused them to climb the ladder to the slide, and now they're living in their slide energy. They still recovering from it in a way, because it's like they use up a lot of energy to do that. And so now this person is finally able to rest more, be at peace more often, regardless of whether rest looks like laying down and just relaxing, or rest looks like a mental break where it's not broken. It's not stressed out. It's just mental peace, mental relaxation, emotional relaxation, not emotional stress and, oh my God, mess all the time. Okay, because that's where they're coming from. But, you know, they've changed. They've softened their energy. It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, as you keep doing this process, what's going to happen is the ups and downs are going to, so they're showing me the difference between the ups and downs in the slide image. It's an extreme up and down, right? The highs and the lows get more extreme. As you get into this golden path, as you leave that energy behind of the storms, okay, and the grudges, you'll find a softening in the energy. Now, this quilt is got a wave in it too, but you see how slight it is, how soft it is, how easy it is, right? And so they're saying, yeah, that's kind of what happens with the storms. It's like you'll notice that the shit doesn't happen as much. Even if it does happen, you slide through it a lot differently, okay? You move through it a lot differently. Yeah, they're showing me that. Whew. All right, show me. Four of Pentacles. You're like, well, I stabilized my life. It feels so good. Being in the heart, being a part of Gaia, being connected to all these elements, being connected to the earth, the universe, myself, my ancestry. 4 years? 4 years is a long time. You're like, dang. So the way I'm seeing this is like that. You're looking back like, damn, I literally did the whole mountain. And you're like, well, the way she's coming through, this one is coming through like, you about to go to the car and leave. You finally made it back to your car. Because for the last 4 years or whatever, you decided you were going to go climb that mountain. You were going to tackle that issue. You were going to handle that issue so that way it could be resolved. And now it's like you're looking back, you're like, wow, it's resolved. I see you're looking back saying, wow, it's been resolved. It was worth climbing. I'm glad I climbed that mountain because whatever happened in that symbolic climbing the mountain has completely changed life. It went from a storm to a temple path, honey. I love what they're showing me. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, confirmation. Yeah, confirmation. And it's like as a result of the stability that you got, because now you got this can-do attitude. You got this, I'm a winner. I do this. You got this, I got success. I have accomplished things. Like what I did ain't the normal. It ain't the ordinary. Most folks ain't did what I did, but I did that. Okay, and I did it well. And as a result, it's like you're noticing your physical reality is responding to that. You are getting. Get it while the getting is good. Get it while you can. You should be getting it. And you are getting it. You're getting it here. You're getting it there. You're getting it everywhere. It's coming in all the physical forms. So that's money. That's gifts. That's time. Some of you bought back some time for your life. You don't even know it. Like some changes you went through just added years to your life. Somebody's going to live 9 years longer than they had thought they were going to, or than they actually could have on the old timeline. They're going to live an extra 9 years, okay, because of the change that they just made to relieve the stress, okay, something like that. And I feel like this is somebody, wow, that's interesting. They're giving me some interesting detail where I see somebody who, like, they have received some sort of you see how my soul don't like talking about this? Some sort of diagnoses from the medical people that is saying that they only got so long. But their response, rather than going into, like they might have told them they were going to only live 4 years. And now they're getting to this point where that 4 years is up, but they're actually healthier than they've been in a long time. They're healthier than they've been in a long time. And they got a whole nother 9 years to live. And this person has already lived a great life. They've already lived it. So that's a sidebar. Somebody needed to know that came through. And that's because you tuning in, tapping in, turning on to the channel. Yeah, your highest self wants you to know that you are here. There is an adding to you as you come through the challenge. Some of you have overcome lack and limitation, poverty mindset. Now you in your wealth mindset, what you know. You should stabilize that wealth mindset in the deep dark crevices of your subconscious. It's so permeate. It permeates. It's so potent that it's all up in there too. It's not just in your subconscious. They're showing me like they're showing me it's shoved in there. Like it's in every crevice. It's like if you take some sort of 3D toy or something and you shove it in a bowl of Jello, and and it just gets all around it, and then you cool it, right, and it solidifies all around, and that's kind of what you did. So anywhere where there was this poverty mindset, there was this not enough mindset, there was this lack and limitation mindset, there was this unhealthy mindset, there was this I can't do it mindset, there was this I'm all by myself mindset. There's like either turns into I love being by myself mindset, and this is perfect for me. It turns into a wealth mindset. It turns into abundance mindset. It turns into prosperity mindset. It turns into beautiful health. It turns into all kinds of active energy that is gorgeous. That is exactly what you want to see. And the physical reality. Time, money, things, people. Love it. Let's see some more. What else are you going to show us? The 10 of Wands. It's because you went step by step by step by step. You got to follow the path to get there. 10 of Wands. Look at you follow the whole path. And part of it was, realizing like, how can I get there if I don't go there? I got to go there if I want to get there. I can't get there from just staying here. I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to make some moves. I'm going to have to make some choices. I'm going to have to be daring enough to take some action. And you took all the steps. You followed all the steps to get there. Let me see some more. What else do we have in this? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, because you decided that the power was in your hands. I got the power. Power. Yeah, that's the vibes. I got the power, baby. I'm going to get her done. You could call me Toe Mater today. Okay. Let me see what else we got. The Scout of Wands. You were like, yeehaw. I just heard yeehaw. You on the four-wheeler, you out here moving, making moves, moving too fast, candy playing with the windows all black, okay, sliding in, baby, you finna slide. Baby, when we gone, slide. Yeah, and listen to your music, listen to your frequency. I love that there's music notes in here because the music notes in there makes me think about the music that we be channeling through, thinking about your frequency, thinking about them vibrations, okay? I'm talking about good vibrations. Okay, what else? And the King, the Guide of Wands, and look at you. On my way, I'm going to stop and say, what's up, little hair? Where the tortoise? Oh, I dusted the tortoise ass. He's sitting back there on like a lump on a log, baby. I'm not ready having my celebration toast. I'm having me a whole carrot, baby. A whole carrot. Fresh picked this morning. That's so funny. Why the rabbit is talking. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign rabbit. Okay. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but this is more about being the master, getting it done, okay? Not only do you do it expertly. Just like when I had my nails longer than my fingers and the world used to love to ask me, oh my God, how do you do anything with them nails? I say masterfully. Masterfully. This is it. This is masterful energy. Everything might be blowing around outside of you, but you're grounded. See, the tent is up in the air. The twigs is flying through the air. And this is, and I see that the reason is that you have connected to nature. You know exactly where to be. I heard you know exactly where to be. You know exactly what to do. Let the universe change things around you. When you step outside and you see that windy day, you should be grateful. Talking about the winds of change are blowing in my favor. Okay, speak it out. Speak it out. Speak to nature. Speak to the universe. This whole planet is responding to my energy. Look at this energy. It's a good time, sunshine. Energy right now. Let me see what else we got. The Scout of Pentacles. Oh, I got the memories. I got the receipts, the actual receipts. I actually have the receipts. I got the photos. I got the evidence. This shit works. Wow. Wow, I'm going to try that again. What if I try it in regards to this and guess what? It shows up. It shows up. It actually happens. Yeah, the Fool. And this is happening when you by yourself and you just trusting in your journey. And the universe is seeing that you're trusting in your journey. The universe is seeing that you're willing to take the risk. The universe is seeing that you are one with yourself. And honey, I heard this. I can go to any hood, that part, okay? Because you can go to any hood. You can go anywhere that you want. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Explorer of Pentacles, okay? And here's the thing, as you moving and grooving, you're choosing what feels right. You're knowing your frequency, you're knowing your vibration, you're knowing what it's saying to you, seeing what it's speaking to you, and you mind your business and you keep going. With the Explorer of Cups coming up. When you done, okay, when you done with work, once you've cleaned up, it's time to go get dirty again. Go have some fun, baby. You gonna go to the lake. You know, as soon as you get in the door. As soon as you get in that door from the lake, even if you showered at the lake, you still finna shower again. But right now it's time to play. Right now it's time to play. It's time to go get up in the energy, okay? I see somebody who's an earth sign looking at a water sign, okay? Water sign got hands up saying, hey, okay? Now throw your hands up. And they stay there. And they stay there. Yeah, up now, up now. Uh-huh. Because all I do is win, no matter what. Okay, there's that. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Somebody like, what? What? Somebody over there. This is that lack of limitation mentality. Used to be in that, I can't go. I don't have enough. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, so it's cold outside. It's cold being outside. I'm just going to stay in here when it's nice and toasty. When it's cold outside, when it's raining, when it's sleet, when it's snow, when it's hailing, whatever it is, when I'm staying here where it's nice and cozy. And kick my feet up and relax. I don't need nobody here to keep me happy. I don't need nobody here to entertain me. I say, hey, lady, where the water at? And it shows up in my cup. I'm good. I heard 7 of Wands, and I like it like that. Hey, baby. I like it like that. Okay, that's what I like. That's what I like. Uh-huh. 4 of Wands. Good thing that's what I like, because, honey, it's party time. Celebrate good times. Come on. Out the 4 of Wands. Yeah, we don't do this, baby. We going to wash and repeat. This is working famously. Yeah. 6 of Swords. And I'm getting better at it. It seems to be happening faster and easier. I don't have to fight myself so much. It was like once I dealt with that, once I dealt with that whole grudge holder energy that I had, that whole waiting for the storm to come, okay? Storm warnings all the time. Oh my God. It's like once you quit worrying about what's going wrong, you can actually see what's going right. When you stop being mad and upset about what left your life, you can see what's right in your life. Don't be like Jasmine, get your left eye fucked up so you be blind in your left eye. Like, that really happened to her. And that happened to her so that I can talk about it on here so you don't let it happen to you, neither physically nor spiritually. But if you don't listen enough spiritually, well, then what do you know? We're going to give you physical signs and symbols as well. Don't keep promising yourself. Don't keep promising God. Don't keep promising the universe. Whatever fuck language you speak, we speak them all. But don't keep making that promise and then breaking it, because that's a self-violation. That's a disrespect to yourself. Even if you tell a motherfucker, well, I'll call you later, you better call him later. Even if you don't keep the plan and you call and say, you know what, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I just wanted to call and let you know. You better keep your word, because yourself is setting what is said is what happens, as I call it out, so it comes about. I can trust in my life. I trust is natural for me. I trust me. I ain't gotta trust you, because if it's something wrong with you, the me that I trust gonna let me know right damn in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands, honey. You learn how to burn that fire at home, and you overcame all kinds of stuff by yourself. And then you recognize like, didn't nobody help me get here. I'm going to enjoy this warm fire I done built for myself, okay? And now I got a real passion for doing this, because I seen how it works. And it works. It really works. I heard it really works. Yeah. So that's what we have coming out in your message today. What did you get out of this? What do we say today? What did we say today to stimulate your soul? I will share the playlist of the Taking the Mic to the Community tab for those of you who want to hear some more of the channeled ramblings I did. Well, I was learning to be confident enough to speak to you like I do. Okay? And then do all the YouTube things. Hype this video. Give her a thumbs up. Are you a finisher? Put it in the comments. Let me know you were here. If you don't comment, I don't know you were here. Okay? So, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. But I'm not out. I want to read your comments. Y'all been having my comment section lit. And I just had to stay focused on this. So they kept having me divert my eyes to anywhere but there. Because y'all distractions sometimes. But you need your messages. So let me see what I got. Oh, let me see what I do got. It's funny. Every time they did have me get into looking at it. So, all right. First off, I got to really be grateful and mention something to interstellar frequency. Did you know that y'all could really benefit yourself the more ways that you contribute to the channel? And thank you, interstellar frequency, for deciding that you wanted to do that in a financial way, to bless yourself financially by blessing me financially. So thank you. Also, all you who like, we got 31 likes at this moment while we have just finished our live channeling. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the top so I can see who all came in the comments today. Okay, Shine. I see Shine. Why you keep doing that to me, phone? That's so rude. Quit playing. I'm trying to read all the comments. Okay, Shine, Chauncey. She's on, Amanda. Well, honey, we all got it. I'm on me. Never. So, but you can't have me. You got to get it through you. That it was the beginning, the whole little piece in the beginning when you chasing you, everything will be chasing you. Okay. That means the energy gonna flow back to you. Interesting the way it works. Ken, what's up? She makes me feel good, Chauncey. I'm pointing at the wall. Carolyn, yes. I'm glad that you've decided to follow the accounts on TikTok. On TikTok, I have LPHtarot. I have Amor, Paz y Felicidad. And I have Empress NF. And then I have the nailfads as well. So please support all that. Thank you so much for favoriting and reposting them and all that stuff. I love it. Okay. I see Roderick. I see Chola Torres. Okay. I see Ross, the artistic. What's up? When I'm live on here, unless it says something different in the title, it's always a collective. I hope they okay up there. Some feel okay. If it says something more specific than just a random question, you know, if it's live, ask a question, I will say something right away. There'll be either something in the title or whatever. If it is related to a zodiac or something like that, which I did actually get the message during this session we just finished here, that at some point they want me to do all the zodiac signs in one sitting, and I'm like, fuck, that's going to be a long reading. But yeah, we could totally do that. And when we do that, it's going to come up with the title of it, right? So other than that, just assume it's a collective reading. May ED Chola. Okay. What is ED? Karen loves my energy. Thank you. It takes one to know one, Karen. Emergency department, Amanda. She said emergency department. I like those abbreviations. Look, are you seeing how that apply in your life? I like that. Hey, don't mess up my comments. I was reading comments. What the heck? Now you didn't come off my video. Stop it. How rude. Why are you doing that? Oh, because y'all, oh, I see what it is. Let me see. Nice phone, huh? That's a funny comment, I think. To me, that's a funny comment. Damon, thank you. You're reading. That's wonderful. Okay, best day coming up. Nikki, welcome. You're welcome. Dan, everything will be okay. Yes, absolutely. Sylvia, how do we keep the spirit spirits, maybe. Danita, esta fue en inglés. Cuando está en español, yo lo pongo en el título, español o bilingüe. Chola, you can't get what you need, baby, but you can get what you have. Just so you know. Portal days, Chauncey, you're right. But what is that portal day and why does it work? Not only is it because of numerology and stuff, but because of the numerology and stuff, you allow yourself to align with it easier. Every moment is a portal day, just so you know. You know, you don't want to be caught in that rat trap either of trying to use specific days only to do certain things and stuff like that, because then that's also a restricting, limiting belief, because this is more powerful than any numbers on any man-made calendar. It's timeless, meaning it's always the fucking portal, babe. The numbers are always active. I know that's a lot. It's kind of a lot, yeah. Yes, I love that you talk about numerology. 11 is a master number. That's right. Absolutely. All right, so erratic Dudette. That's funny. I like reading your comments. I love that you guys give me so much to read. Okay. Chauncey, you're so right. Every day is a portal day. I love the way you got that so fast. Like, that's so fucking cool. Love 22, what's up? Welcome. We're just chatting a little bit. Teresa Brinkley Howard, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm really glad when y'all let me know. I mean, I figured the reading is coming out for why the reading is coming out. But when I see you say that it helped, it benefited you in this way or that way, like that is, nah, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Hazel, I see you, love. Pure love to the host and everyone in the house. Baby, may you receive it back multiplied on the wings of grace in the most beautiful and happy of ways. Just like I want interstellar frequency, baby. Let that thing multiply times 100. You know what I'm saying? Or more. And let it smack you inside your bank account. I love it for you, honey. Absolutely. All right, I think I read all of your comments right now. I kind of want to come back and do, since Danita was asking for Spanglish, I think I'm going to come back and do a live in Spanish. Sometimes it's just easier to do one language, and it's also, I know that some of you want to learn Spanish, and so you like to hear it in both languages. I've gotten that comment many times before. Just as much as you are that way, there's also ones who can't focus because the language back and forth. So then so it's like it's kind of hit and miss how I do these things. I guess the more y'all interact with the videos is going to show me more the way to get them done, you know. But right now, that's what my soul was feeling. So I think I'm going to go ahead and probably take me a smoke break and then come back and do a live in Spanish for the Spanish-speaking tribe, because I love them too, and they love these messages and, yeah, all that. There it is. I'm like, where did it go? There they go. There they go. All right. Love you. I'm going to throw the music on for a little bit and enjoy. I'll be back. Later, baby.